It took us about 45 minutes to sail across the calm, pale blue waters to Bussi Island in Wakiso district. The ride on this boat costs 5,000 shillings per person. The means of transport on the island is hard since there are few cars which operate on a pre-booking basis. About 8 people can fit in this small car, and comfort is not something you can think about for the 2 hours of the journey we had. The main activity here is fishing, and at the time we arrived at the Serwanjja site, the fishermen were preparing their nets for the night catch. After a good catch, the fishermen often prefer to spend their money on alcohol and women. Like other islands, Bussi is also grappling with a high HIV prevalence rate. I met Harriet Wamera, a 30-year-old who has been at the island for more than 10 years of her life. Wamera tells me that here, a woman cannot survive with only one man.
You can find that your husband cannot provide every need, so you have to get another side dish to help you in that. Maybe if your husband can support you with the money for hairdressing, you find another one to give you jelly, you find another one to clothe you. That's the situation we are in.
In a shocking narrative, Wamera revealed that most women at the island have a timetable to run sexual errands at the islands.
At night my husband is present. I may use any other time during daytime. Mostly they go in the lake to do what, to get those nets there at around 6 morning. Then my other husband can knock. Immediately the other one gets out, this one gets in. At that around 6, it's okay. I help him. Then at around 7 he gets out, because the one who went in the lake comes back at around 8.
Although she denies being labeled a prostitute, Wamera says that the allure to make money from sex at the island is too tempting.
You can say that I'm not going to use the condom, but I will give you 50,000 shillings. If you feel that 50,000 shillings, you start making an accountability. If I buy a skirt, I buy a blouse, you feel that you will be okay. So then the condom, for what use? He says it's okay.
The fishermen live colorful lifestyles peppered with merrymaking. Often they spend their money like a man who has just won a national lottery. But the island faces one major challenge.
Abasajja tuli bangi ate abakyala baki batono. Nosanga ng'omukazi omu aliko abasajja 5. Okiraba? Kati ngaffe abavubi kye tusaba gavumenti ky'okutuyambako etuweereza obupira bwa lifeguard condom nga bungi.
Many women who contract the virus often do not inform their partners about their status. There is also a challenge of accessing antiretroviral drugs. A health center 3 is located a distance away.
Find it difficult to travel because always you travel on foot. So you find it difficult to reach there, and then we can sometimes miss our medicine.
Reach You, a project under the Mulago Mbara Joint AIDS Program, is answering the call to reach out to these remote communities. Officials working for this initiative conduct counseling, HIV testing, and give free ARV drugs and condoms.
Extend the services to the remote and hard-to-reach areas, such as the islands. We actually do not necessarily reach out to only the islands, but we even go to places far away, like Serwanjja. In terms of remoteness or lack of access, Bussi Island is actually about 50 kilometers from Kampala, the capital city of the country. But the logistics of getting to Bussi are just so immense that it becomes so hard for them to go and access the services, and they die here in silence.
Out of the 130 people who were tested for HIV and AIDS, 45 were positive. Serwanjja, NTV.